Scorpio, welcome into your reading. This reading is going to be looking at the solar eclipse that is taking place on the 20th of April, which is also on a new moon in Pisces. The solar eclipse has not occurred in 18 years, and it is going to have such a huge effect on almost all the zodiac signs. The effect of the solar eclipse is going to unfold, and events are going to be unfolding. It's almost as if the solar eclipse is a catalyst for events that will be unfolding over the next 12 months. But these events unfolding will still be affecting your life in 2 to 3 years from now. So this is quite a major reading. And if you have been here before in my readings as well, you know I like to include you guys in my reading. I like to include you and test your intuition, test your connection with your spiritual team. And in doing so, I use a pendulum, okay? So if you've been here before, you know the drill, so you know what I do. If you haven't been here before, I'll tell you. I allow your spirit guides to choose 3 oracle decks that they're going to be working with. I do give them a selection of different oracle decks and they choose 3. But you are also going to choose 3 oracle decks, okay? You're going to choose 3 oracle decks. I'll take you through a little breathing exercise that I do just to help connect you and ask them to connect with you. And then you can choose the 3 oracle decks and you can see how connected you are to your spirit team with regards to how many of the decks you are actually getting right with them. A lot of people are getting 3 out of 3 decks right over and over again. Others are getting 2, and some people are also getting no oracle decks over and over again. And that's another way of also knowing that you're very connected to your spiritual team. Because think about it, how are you not even choosing 1 at least? So whatever that is for you, even if you do only choose 1, it literally means that specific deck that I'm going to be working with has got a very important message for you. Let's get into that selection part of the reading. And if you do not want to go through the selection part of the reading, you just want to get straight into the reading as well, you can do that. I'll put a timestamp below in the description box where you can just jump over it and get straight into the nitty-gritty of the reading. It's all up to you. So let's get started. Scorpio, welcome into the selection part of the reading. This is where you're going to get to choose your intuition, use your intuition and choose 3 different oracle decks. Somebody asked spirit guides to choose 3 different oracle decks as well. Whichever ones are matching, it is meaning that that deck has a very important message for you. If all 3 are matching, oh my goodness, you are so intuitive. You are so connected to your spiritual team. You literally are working together as a team already in your life, okay? If you do not choose even 1, it does mean that there is something currently hidden to you at this time, and it is going to be revealed to you in this reading. There is information that you need to know about. So before we get started, I am going to start off here with the Angel Tarot card. This is this first deck. The second deck is Angels and Ancestors. The third deck is Sacred Traveler Oracle. Your middle deck here is Spirit Guide Oracle, Angel Answers. We've got Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and we've got Moonology. If you want to, you can just choose your decks. You can go straight into your reading, or you can jump a few steps ahead in the reading. Otherwise, if you would like to join me, you can take a few deep breaths in just to align your energy so that you can connect with your spiritual team. So if you don't want to do that, just jump straight ahead. It's okay. So let's get into this part of it. Please take a deep breath in and hold the breath at the top of your breath just for a second. Release your breath. And then take a second deep breath in and imagine a very bright white light at the top of your head that is connecting you to the universe, to all that is. And release your breath. The third deep breath in. In this breath, I want you to understand and connect to your spirit guides and have an understanding that they're always around you. They are already connected to you. You just have to open that connection so that communication can come through for the both of you. I release the energy and you can release your breath. There we go. What we need to understand is that spirit guide is always around you. It is basically you that needs to open up to communication with them. Okay, so choose your decks and let's get into what is going on with your spiritual team. So spirit guides for my beautiful Scorpios out there, what do we need to know with regards to the Aries solar eclipse happening on a new moon in Pisces this month in April? What is that we need to know about? We've got Psychic Tarot of the Heart coming up here. Interesting energy. It's a very emotional deck, so that's quite curious. That's quite interesting for you, Scorpio. So let's see what else will come in here. the second deck for my Scorpios with regards to the solar eclipse happening. We've got angel answers. Okay, and remember, this reading is going to be basically valid for the next 12 months. So the events that are taking place on the 20th of April is going to be affecting you over the next 12 months. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of shifts and changes will be taking place because of this energy. Let's see what is going on with you. We've got Sacred Traveler of the Heart. Beautiful energy. I like this deck as well. You've got a nice combination of cards. Psychic Tarot of the Heart, Sacred Traveler of the Heart. You got the Sacred Traveler, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and you got Angel Answers. Let's get into your reading and let's see what are the messages that you need to be getting at this time. So Scorpio, your 3 decks are chosen, okay? It is Psychic Tarot of the Heart, a very emotional kind of energy, so I'm curious who that is going. It is Angel Answers, which is very, very direct, okay? They don't call it Angel Answers for nothing. It'll tell you timing, it'll tell you a very direct kind of messages. And then we got Sacred Traveler, okay? This is interesting because it talks about a direction that you're going in or a place that you're moving to or coming from with the energy of traveling. It's not necessarily traveling to a place, it's more like traveling through life. So let's get into your reading and have a look and see what is going to be going on. With regards to astrology at this point in time, we've got Saturn that has been born again, for the first time in 28 years in the zodiac, in our zodiac signs, in the sun. So we've got this energy of very strong emotions coming up, and also us sort of looking at our life and looking at what is working and looking at what is not working. So a lot of people at this time are going to want to take new directions, are going to want to change things, are going to want to have new ideas and bring these ideas into life in their world. So I'm curious to see what is going on with my Scorpios out there. Let's have a look and see what's going on with you guys. So we've got the World. We've got the World card coming in here. That is a very big goal. Okay, the World card is the last major arcana. It's a very, very good card to come up here. There is the birth of something that is taking place here. I feel like the heart in the center of the World. It looks like a sun rising around his head. So it's almost as if an idea is getting born, but it's very close to your heart. And this idea that is getting born from the sun is going to affect your reality, your world. This is a very, very big goal that can be reached here. Okay, wow. I'm curious to see, is this something already that you are already having in your heart? Is this something that you're still going to be thinking of during this time? Maybe it's something new that comes in, a new idea that gets formed in the month of April, around about the time of the solar eclipse or during the next 12 months, that is going to change how your world is in some kind of way. That's an end goal there. You've got a major arcana ending, starting off in your reading, which is the last major arcana. Big energy, very big energy. So let's see what comes up here for you. Perfect timing. We've got perfect timing coming up in your reading. Something is getting born here, and I feel like the timing for this event to take place is perfectly on point. I feel as if whatever this is for you, the timing of everything that's going to unfold, maybe even an idea that comes into your mind or an idea that you already have, that you have in your heart, a moment for this event to start. It could be a birth of a new idea. It's going to lead you to where you need to be with the World card. I feel like you're going to be a bit surprised. Okay, let's get into the Sacred Traveler, and then we're going to go into the tarot to do your reading. Remember, I'm going to show you how the tarot cards are out on the table. I love how they look. They are absolutely magnificent works of art. You know what I mean? So let's get in here for you, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. What's up with the traveling? What's up with the movement? What's up with the forward flow of what you're going to be seeing here? I do feel like there's a birth of a new idea coming in for you. And it's almost as if you're, it's as if you're changing. There's definitely a new idea. You're changing something so drastically in your life here. You got crossing bridges. You're leaving something completely behind and you're moving into something new. There's a birth of an idea here that something currently with this energy could maybe, there are certain things that you want to leave behind. There is certain things that you could be experiencing, ways of life that you could be having that you no longer want to have. You're moving across this bridge, okay? And it's almost as if, ooh, okay. I heard Spirit Guide saying burning bridges, there's no going back. Wow. Ooh. So it's as if when you cross over this bridge here, your old way of life will be no more. And this is involving perfect timing. It is involving a moment here where something is going to happen. It can either be you making a decision. It can be an idea that gets born during this time, and a clarity that comes from these ideas. So it does say it's a time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing, because you are about to cross over this bridge, and all that was before that you don't like, that you need healing from. And there could be new connections that are getting made here moving forward. The fixing of things that need to be fixed so that you tie up all the loose ends, and releasing something. I feel like there's a lot of planning going on here. A lot of ideas that are moving around, a lot of thoughts going on in your mind, a lot of things that you're going to be doing as you are moving over this bridge. It's like you have a plan and you're going to start to cross over. And as you're crossing over, you need to finish what lies behind you. So you may be ending some things here, releasing, but in a good way, because you're mending. I don't feel like you're releasing anything that is in a very bad way. You're leaving something in a very good way, which is good. You're crossing over this bridge to an unknown area. It's interesting because you have a little lantern over there, and that's all you have. Okay, that's all you have to kind of, and the moonlight to guide you forward into this unknown energy. And you are definitely burning that bridge when you cross it. So you're changing your life in some kind of way. I feel like when you're crossing over that bridge, you're not quite so sure exactly how things are going to work out for you, but you're going to do it anyway. The lantern is representing a spark or an idea or something that lies in your heart that is guiding you forward. Okay, a very interesting energy. Let's get into your tarot cards over here and have a look and have a see what will come up for you in your tarot reading, so we can get more information for you. This seems like it's something extremely big. Okay, so let's have a look and see what that is for you. So Scorpio, here we go. We've got I feel like it's a birth of an idea. You know, it's something that is maybe rooted in your soul, something that you want to do. There's perfect timing where this is going to take place, where you're going to cross this bridge. And I feel whatever this is, you really are leaving a way of life behind you. It is something that is an idea that comes to be very big for you, especially because the first card out is the Embrace, you know, which is the World card, which is an indication that whatever it is that you're going to be moving into, this goal can be extremely big. It can be bigger than what you ever thought. Something that's small, an idea that sparks in your mind, becomes a big idea that could lead to something massive. Okay, so this is very, very curious. I'm very interested to see what exactly information may come through here for you. I did pick up something from Spirit Guide as I was preparing the tarot cards for you, but I want to see if it will come up in the tarot cards as well. So let's see what we're going on here. We've got the Ace of Air. Okay, so this is a beginning for you. There is a change coming in for you. The Ace of Air is an idea. It is thought energy. So we're talking about the Ace of Swords. We've got the Two of Air. You currently do not know about this. Or you currently, if you do know maybe what it is that lies in your heart, you may not be aware of how you can get this right. The perfect timing comes up with the Eight of Fire. So we're literally looking at something that is coming in pretty quickly. An idea that's going to be born very, very quickly. It's coming in quicker than what you think, Scorpio. Okay, with the Eight of Air being there, the Eight of Fire. Three of Fire. Wow, that's a very positive card to come up here. We've got Three of Wands. Justice card coming in here as well. Let me move my crystals a little bit to the side so that the cards can fit in on the table. Okay. Let's do that. So, and then we've got the Six of Earth. Whoa, that is money. That is a lot of money coming in there for you. The Six of Earth is a very good energy because it literally talks about finances, getting paid for something that you do, but also being able to do something. And it's quite interesting It's been able to do something really, really well, but it's also the same as the Justice energy, because the Six of Earth is really looking at fair give and take. It's looking at balance as you are moving forward. So I feel like there's something that you're going to be doing that it may work out so well for you that you will get paid for what you do. And this is going to something that is bigger than what you can imagine. For some of you guys, because you have a Justice card here, you could be thinking of opening a business, or you may decide to open a business or become self-employed in some kind of way. If that is what you're thinking, let me tell you, this can be huge. This can be very, very big for you. Let's get in here and see what else is going on. The Seven of Water, lots of choices, lots of decisions that you're going to be making. Messenger of Fire, action as well. Wow. The Empress, following the heart again. Going back to the energy of what you're feeling, what is pulling you. Something is really calling you. Nine of Air coming in here as well. The Four of Earth. Wow. And the Five of Fire. Do you know, I feel as if you're going to do something here. Okay, you're going to start something. I feel honestly for a lot of you guys, you may start a business over here. I feel like it is going to unfold completely in your favor. And I feel like the reason why you want to do this for yourself is because the way it's this energy. And it's interesting that what I'm picking up on here is lying above this energy. It's got to do with how you're experiencing your life here with the Empress and what you are feeling about the life that you're experiencing. I feel like you maybe are not as stable as you want to be, or you don't have the stability that you maybe want to have. And why I'm saying that is because you've got this energy, especially the crossing bridges. You've got 3 cards above this energy, and you've got 3 cards below this energy. The 3 cards that are lying above are worrisome. They are problems. They are things that you need to solve. You understand? And the 3 cards underneath are cards of everything going your way. Okay, so it's like you make this decision because you do not like where you are, and you do not maybe like what you're doing. I feel like for some of you guys, you're working or you're doing something where you're just not earning enough money. You've got a lot of problems that you're trying to solve. You've got a lot of things that worry you, which is causing you just to not be okay in your world. And this is why I think you're going to take this chance. This is why you may get an opportunity, or you may decide yourself to go and do this. And when this takes place, let me tell you something. If you can do this, I feel like an idea that gets born inside of you, that is maybe in your heart or maybe still coming in, can lead to a massive business in the future for you. I want to get more deeper into each one of these cards. Let's go and have a look. So without a doubt in your reading, you've got the Ace of Air that comes up on this side here. You're literally looking at the birth of an idea, something that forms with air energy. Currently at the moment of this reading, the Two of Swords is next to the Ace of Swords. And this could mean that you have a idea already inside of you of what you would like to achieve. Maybe you have I feel like it's a business. I got to tell you, I feel like this is a business. But it's not just a business because you want to be a powerful person. We didn't pick up the Emperor, we picked up the Empress. But I feel like this business, it could be creative in some kind of way, or it could be something that is very close to your heart. It's something that you know you're going to love doing. And it's a change that can come into your world that's going to change how you're living in this world. And I think that's what you want to change more than anything, the way that you're experiencing life. And you got this idea that comes in here, or you have already had this idea, and you're wondering if it can happen. Remember, you have perfect timing coming up in your reading, which means that the time that you get this reading, the event that is coming closer and closer to you is not far from now. You may not at this moment, know exactly how you're going to get this right, with the Two of Swords being there or Two of Air. It is somebody that cannot see. Their face is in the darkness here. So they don't really know exactly what event is going to happen. How will they find the bridge? When is this going to happen that you get to the point where you get to cross this bridge and move towards your dream? And even then, when you do this, what will happen after. So there's a lot of uncertainty. What you need to know at the time of this reading, there is perfect timing unfolding. It seems like what you're moving into is something that you're truly meant to be doing. It's something that is calling you. I feel like it could possibly be your life purpose, honestly, that is calling you. That's why it feels so close to your heart. That's why it feels so important to you. This event that is coming in here is coming in very quickly. It is moving in very, very quickly. The Eight of Wands comes up here right next to the Two of Swords. So what you currently do not see, something is going to be revealed to you here. It could be you deciding, this is what I'm going to be doing. It could be you decide something getting shown, an opening coming up, an idea that sparks in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, that leads you to something that is so much greater than what you can ever see. This card, the Eight of Wands, is a card of great success. It talks about events that are coming in here that are, if you believe that they can be successful, then they will be, basically. So as big as you can dream is as big as this event can happen for you. Then this is part of the shift. I feel like this is part of the shift, okay? Because you do have the card over here that's talking about crossing bridges. It does talk about connecting. And you've got a Three of Wands coming in here, which is a card of opening up of your world, okay? It's an expansion of life in some kind of way. It's a very, very positive energy. The Three of Wands is always connected to new experiences, new ways of thinking, new people that you meet, that have got some kind of benefit to you, that have got information for you, that open a way for you, that show you something, that tell you something, that opens the way for you to go on this new adventure in your life here, gives you an idea. They tell you how to do something. And you remember something, you might get an idea with regards to wanting to do something, and then you say to yourself, let me go on YouTube, let me go on Google or YouTube or whatever. Let me tell you, YouTube has got information on everything. It's Google absolutely anything on YouTube, or search on YouTube, which is Google, by the way. Google and YouTube is the same thing, the same company. And go search for absolutely anything, and there will be an answer to your question. Somebody out there is going to make a video about what you want to know about. And it can even be that kind of information that you receive through self-education or through, inquiring about something that opens a way up for you. And this is going to be where life starts. Life really starts. I do feel with the Justice card coming in here, we got Libra coming into your reading. I do feel as if there's legal things coming up for you here. Not bad legal things, good legal things. I feel like you're going to be looking into a lot of like banking sort of situations, legal papers, maybe going to see a business lawyer, financial advisor, something of that matter. You might even go in to take a loan from the bank here. It will be granted to you. Congratulations. I'm just saying. But do take that money and do the right thing with it. Obviously, don't go on a massive shopping spree and buy clothing, you know what I mean? A new car, no, unless it's something for business. Put this all into where it needs to go. Be balanced. So learn self-control when this is taking place so that you can make it grow the way that you want to. Because lying next to it, you have got the Six of Earth. The Six of Earth energy is and it's almost like the Eight of Wands. It's almost like the not the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Because it talks about what you give, okay, is what you're going to receive back. So as much as you give into this, be it your energy, your time, your money, your ability, your skills, whatever you're going to be doing, as much as you put into this idea, it will be given back to you just as much. And I think it's this give and take that's coming in here. You may be doing something for somebody. It's either you're like a contractor, or you've got a business where people come to you and say, can you build this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you advise me? There's something that you do that is like you will get paid for what you do. And it's a constant thing. It's constantly give and take. It's constantly ongoing. It's not something that's going to happen for a little space of time and then stop. Because you got the Ace of Swords coming up here. And this is a card of very huge success, huge victory in life Coming up with the World card, wow, that's amazing. The Justice card shows to me that truly it is the crossing of the bridge, because justice is also an ending of what has been and the incoming energy of something completely new. Okay, this is good. I feel like you're gonna, for those, it's a very selective reading, so I do feel like for you guys out there who are in this reading, you have a calling to own a business and be self-employed. This business can absolutely blow up. It can absolutely blow up for you. You should go for this. I'm just letting you know. You got some changes, so I feel as you are moving forward, as you enter what you're going to be doing, you're going to change. I feel like you're going to change. You're going to be very, very busy as well. Just watch out for burnout over here. Okay. 7, that's good actually, because it shows how busy you are. Remember to remain balanced. Remember to remain balanced. You're going to be very busy. Okay. The 6 of earth energy is not only about giving and taking to the client or the business or what you're trying to create, it is also about giving and taking to yourself. Okay, making sure that you rest enough and don't burn out. With regards to the 7 of cups as well, this is something that you absolutely love, because it's paired here with the Empress coming up here as well. You know, she is looking at her life, and we're going to talk about the Empress here and what lies next to her, and we're going to discuss what you're currently experiencing and what is coming in for you. With regards to the 7 of cups, I feel like this business, whatever this is to you, it is going to evolve over time. It is going to shift and change, and it is going to start out like this and, you know, just mutate and change and become something else by the end of the day. And I feel like you're very flexible to go along with that. And in fact, that is one of the biggest secrets with regards to being successful or being successfully self-employed in some kind of way. Change. You got to change all the time, because everything that you do in life, including business, the effort that you're putting into your business will reap certain results for you. And that kind of effort, or that kind of whatever it is you're doing, so the experience that you're putting out there with regards to a business will get a specific result. And if you want to have a different result, you have to change the experience that you're putting out there. So you have to change your business. So if you ever get to a point where you feel like your business gets a bit stuck, which it will, it is normal. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be tough times, and there's going to be complete dead times, and you think you're just, you know, not working out. But it's not like that. Whenever something kind of like comes to a bit of a standstill, it slows down. You get worried about something with your business. It's a signal for you to look into what you can change. It means how now it's time to do something differently. This business needs to keep evolving as it goes towards a very big success here, a very massive success with this card, especially because we have the Ace of Swords there as well. This is got to do with your action. So we got the Messenger of Fire, which is Knight of Wands energy. Very inspired. Oh, very inspired, very, very busy, lots of ideas. I'm looking at all the candles that are up around her head over there, and she's almost like thinking all these brilliant ideas, even changes. That it's beautiful to do this in anything that you do, even in life. To always keep changing, adjusting who you are. When you reach a certain goal, think of a new one. If you're not enjoying your life experience at this moment, then recreate a new one and do something different. Always keep changing and evolving in every way in your life. And literally, this is you being very, very busy. A lot of ideas coming in, very creative energy as well. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a creative business in some kind of way, which is cool, you know. But I think all business in general, even if it's mundane, a sort of business, it's creative because you're creating a business. When I look at my camera, it may not be the same time as you because I cut my readings. So I just saw 1111. I know it won't say that on your phone or your TV or whatever because I'm editing. But yeah, that's big. 1111. As I'm looking 1111, I'm like, wow, new cycle starting, crossing bridges right over there, a new time for you, something that's calling you. And it's perfect timing right now. 1111. Whoa. So we've got. Now we're going to talk about why you want to do this and what is causing you to make this move. And I'm going to explain something to you. The Empress talks about you. Okay. And the way that you experience your life. This is you in your world, okay? It's not how much money you have. It's not the house you live, the car you drive, what you look like. It's this. It's this. That's why she's holding that, like, I think it's like wheat in her hands there, where she's holding it so close to her heart, you know. It's about her feeling, male or female energy of the life that she's living in. How do you feel being who you are? How do you feel every single day when you wake up in the morning and you go to bed at night? What is that experience for you? And I think for a lot of you, you're getting uncomfortable where you currently are. You're getting restless, you're getting concerned, you're getting made uncomfortable, I'll put it that way. You're not settled. You're getting really restless because of the cards that come up here. Okay, so in some kind of way, I'm going to start off on this side because there's a way that I want to tell you something. So with the Five of Wands coming in here, I feel like there's problems that you're facing. There could be situations that you're dealing with that you kind of not happy about, and you're kind of like going, oh man, there just seems to be one thing after the other. You could be employed, you could even be doing something on your own, or you could be working somewhere, or maybe you're not employed as well. You could be having that kind of problem too. There is financial difficulties as well. And it seems like one thing after another is going wrong here. So what I can tell you with regards to this is that when it gets time for you to make a move, when it's perfect timing and the time comes for an event to take place, especially when you have to cross the bridge, events will start to take place that make you uncomfortable where you are. Okay, so it's going to make you feel as if things are going really wrong. You start to panic, you start to worry. Things start to shut down in your life in every which way. Events are taking place. So one thing after the other is not working anymore. And I think you are worried about long-term stability. I think you're worried about money long-term. You're worried that you're looking at what you're earning with the Four of Pentacles, and you feel like you have to hold everything so tight. It's like, can I just relax? Can I go on holiday like everybody else? Can I just go to the store without having to calculate how much money I'm buying, and do I have enough money in the bank to pay for what I'm trying to buy at the grocery store? You know, that kind of feeling of like always having to hold money tightly, always having to worry about the future, always having to feel guilty when you go out and buy something you shouldn't have bought and it's out of your budget, and you're just like, I just wanted to go out and maybe just go watch a movie, you know what I mean? Or I saw something and I liked it and I bought it, and now I feel stressed about it because I bought that. Now I wish I didn't do that because I'm tight. You know, I just don't like that feeling. I don't like that. No. I'd rather make miracles happen than face that. And even when you do face that, you got to get out of it. And I feel like these feelings is what brings in the Nine of Air. So we got the Nine of Swords. This is worrying, sitting up at nighttime, worrying about what we saw here, concerned, worrying. And I feel like the worrying and the feeling of unease is getting worse and worse for you. It is causing you to question your experience in this life and how you're living. And this is also what's going to happen here with the solar eclipse. With this solar eclipse that is coming in, Saturn, before the solar eclipse, moving into the sun, first time in 28 years. The solar eclipse that comes in, which is in Aries. So there's a new beginning already coming. You see what I'm saying? The first sign of the zodiac, action, which comes up here, which is literally a fire sign. Okay? And that is messenger of fire. You've got you not feeling okay where you are. And it is almost as if you are being pushed by these feelings of being uncomfortable to make this change and cross the bridge. That is how it is. The moment that starts to happen, you must know, when everything starts to go wrong for you. So you start facing this. And it's like one thing after the other is just breaking down. It is breaking down. It is breaking down. It's almost like a tower moment. Everything starts falling down. It is because your time in the life that you're currently living, that old life is disintegrating around you. It is time for you to make a move and cross that bridge into a new life, because the one that you're currently in, it is expiring. Okay, so it's time to move into a new one. But if you knew where this can take you, you wouldn't be afraid. And let me tell you something. This is massive. This business can be massive to the point where you don't even comprehend where this can go. If you knew how big this is, you wouldn't hesitate on that bridge. You would run over that bridge and you'd pour gasoline onto it and you light the match and you'll just say, adios amigos, I'm out of here. And you'll run straight into that unknown future. Because if you knew what I was feeling about where you are going and how this can be for you, your existence can completely change by the birth of an idea in your mind or in your heart. It can lead you to a massive business in the future here. This is exactly the kind of life that you've been wanting to have. But to get there, you got to cross the bridge. Otherwise, life will continue to do this. You're going to continually face problems until you hit rock bottom. And when you hit rock bottom, you've got nowhere else to go and you've got nothing else to lose. And it's going to get tight over there. It's going to get hard financially. It's going to get crazy with regards to life and experiences that you're having. You're going to be so hitting rock bottom that you're going to get up and cross that bridge anyway. And you're going to do it anyway. So do it before it gets there. Do it before it gets to that place. Maybe it's already gotten there. What have you got to lose? Nothing. So that's when you got nothing to lose, that's when you cross that bridge and you just go, I'm going to do this because I got nothing to lose. And when you're at that place, let me tell you, people who got nothing to lose, they gain absolutely everything. And I say that's where you are going. Something that is so big, that is so massive, I don't even think you're quite comprehending it yet, how big this can be. I can tell you, you're going to look back in 5 years from now and you're going to look back at your life and who you were, and you're going to tell other people the story. And tell them, like, go for it. Do not stand back. You can do this. You don't know how you can change your life, because I see you doing that for yourself. There we go, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching this reading. It really means a lot to me. If you guys are still here in the reading, I just want to mention something to you guys. If you are here, then you are loyal to me. Thank you so much. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not publishing as much videos as I have been over the past 2 months. We have got something in my country. If you know you are South African, you know where I'm going. It is called load shedding. So we've got a power crisis in my country, and there is power cuts that are happening 3, 4, 5 times a day, which is at a time, 2 hours at a time. So we are sitting with 8 hours without electricity, 6 hours without electricity, 10 hours without electricity, and worse. So it is very hard for me to record, to edit the videos and to get them uploaded before the power gets cut off. So I'm trying as much as possible to push the content. So if you are still here, thank you so much for being here, for supporting the videos. Please even go back and watch older ones. If you haven't watched the older Scorpio videos, watch your rising, watch your moon and ascendant, which will really help me as well, because I'm not publishing as much as I used to. So I'd really appreciate that support. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending my absolute love and light to you, which currently is still on. Blessed be Goddess. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.